Hi everybody, this is Raunwynn from SureYouCan.com, and this is my first attend contest with RomanLogan's El Fuerte. I met RomanLogan in random player matches on Xbox Live, I believe, and I was like, oh great, somebody that can play Fuerte and I can practice against, because this character just baffled me. Uh, RomanLogan and I have played quite a few times since then, and we go back and forth. I never know if today's the day I'll win or if today's the day I get flattened by his trickery. Oh, he's going to get a nice RSF loop here. How you play against Fuerte depends greatly on how the Fuerte is playing against you. Uh, oh, look at this. Logan has the Kino eye when it comes to Fuerte's Giga Buster. um, see, Fuerte, he's really good at running around and being a Blanca, not getting hit by stuff, staying at the other end of the screen and just avoiding you for long periods of time. You can't just do one thing at him over and over again because he has answers to it. He has ways of getting in past fireballs. He has ways of dealing with your jumps, So um, usually what I want to do when I'm at range from Fuerte is mix it up between throwing some fireballs, throwing out some dash punches to discourage armor run, charging up focus to discourage him from sliding in, and maybe doing some out of range demon flips, so maybe he'll slide into those or run into those. If you do any of those options predictably, then Forte has an answer to it. Here Forte knocks me down and I get an auto-corrected reversal Ultra. Um, Ultra on Wake Up isn't that bad against Forte because uh, all of his mess with you moves, if he doesn't like pause and wait for you, of course, but all of his jumping in and sliding at you and everything, they all get caught by Ultra as long as it autocorrects. Um, it's something that you can do. It's not as bad as against a character that's not going to do anything when you wake up on a regular basis. Or against a character like Balrog, who's going to jab at you while you get up, and his jab recovers within the startup of the Ultra. Logan's about to teach me to take his wake up seriously. One of the main strategies that you want to develop is how to wake up against him. Here, I EX Demon Flip to get out of the Body Splash. Demon Flip is one of your best wake ups against Forte, because if he splashes, then you get the full combo on him, and it gets you out of the invincibility gets you out of everything else. So it's a pretty decent option. Of course, Forte can plan for that, so you can't just do it every time you have EX. And this jump off the wall throw drives me nuts so fast. Watch him run away from this fireball. Okay, here's another good wake up option. Wake up focus. Right there, I focus and get out of the slide. Wake up focus gets you out of slide, out of his little roly-poly overhead move, and out of his body splash. You don't necessarily get to hit him every time, but you do get to focus, absorb one of those attacks, and then dash away from him if you like, or dash into him and throw, or strike. Now he can plan for that too, so if you're focusing every time you get up, then he can throw you, or he can quesadilla bomb you, or whatever that thing is where he hits you with his chest. Here I get a forward throw, and of course my favorite thing to do after forward throw is cross up with Demon Flip. Look at what his Ultra does. Push it. That was a cross up. I remember the timing on that. I felt like I was going behind him, but as everybody knows, when you try to cross up Fuerte and he does his Ultra, he just seems to not get crossed up, and then you get ultra'd. But there are lots of things that you can do with Demon Flip or with your jump to make his Ultra whiff. He's ultra'd me a bunch of times already, so I'm going to start trying to bait his Ultra after this. Right here, I finished that round with an upward fireball. Your up ball is very good against Forte. Just throw a few out now and then. It'll catch him when he's fooling around at the other side of the screen on the wall, or with his run back dash and throw you with tortilla propeller or whatever that thing is. So random up balls are good pokes against Forte. But just like everything else, if you do it too much, then he's going to read it and come in there and kick your butt. Here I want to bait his ultra, so I jump and he wakes up with the EX guacamole leg throw. That particular move, Fuertes wake up with that a lot because it's invincible, it gets them out of wake up pressure, and then it has no recovery when it lands, so they can immediately tech throws and protect themselves. Um, oh boy. I tried to backdash out of focus to avoid that, and that didn't work. He got me anyway. So back to baiting his ultra. There's no need to jump before he does the ultra. You just have to wait. Act like you're going to do something and then wait. And then if he ultras, you just jump straight up. Here I block a body splash, get the sweep, but I don't follow up with demon flip. Anytime you sweep your opponent, you should be thinking about setting up that safe demon flip pressure, either a cross up or a safe flip. There's a couple of good threads in the Gookin forum on shoryuken.com. One from Sung Hoon and one from Neville Bamshu, and they both talk about doing safe demon flip kicks on your opponent's wake up. If they don't have a reversal that comes out in less than 4 frames, then you can sweep and demon flip in with a safe jump. Here I get the sweep after EX Palm, and he wakes up with EX Guacamole, and I get him with a Crouching Fierce. That's pretty much the only thing you're going to be able to do when he does EX Guacamole throw on wake up. You have to hit him before he lands. He's getting some good wake up pressure on me right here, and look, I tried to jump to avoid his throw, but he knew I was going to do that at that point, so he just jumped up with me and threw me. Jumping straight up is usually considered a no-no against Fuerte because he's got so many things he can do to you if you jump straight up and avoid him. Usually people suggest jumping backwards. But the thing is, with Goken, jumping straight up, you're threatening neutral jump fierce into combo. So the payoff from that is almost... I would say it's worth the risk now and then. Of course, if he's just punishing your neutral jump over and over again, I want to rethink that idea. Here I don't really know what I'm going to do in his wake up and he ultras, and I just respond by jumping straight up. That's pretty much ideal. You want to jump straight up if you're not doing anything and Fuerte ultras, and then you get a full combo. You want to be careful though, because you don't know if it's going to auto-correct your jump or not. So look and see what you're doing, and then you can land with Crouching Fierce into EX Palm, or you might be able to get neutral jumping Fierce into Crouching Fierce into EX Palm as well. And of course, there's always, if you've got an ultra loaded, then just go for back throw. Fuerte is exceptionally mobile. He's got kind of a tiny hitbox. He's got a good escape option from wake up with Guacamole, but he can't take a whole lot of hurt. Goken, his strength is that big punishing combo. So if you can just find those opportunities to land that on Fuerte, then you're going to have a much better time. Here I go for the forward throw, and I change the timing on my demon flip kick so that I'll land a little earlier and I can neutral jump and punish that ultra. Yeah, here he goes for ultra again, and I neutral jump, but see, it doesn't auto-correct me. I freak out a little bit and just go for the quick throw, but the correct response would have been to get a Crouching Fierce into EX Palm there. He pauses long enough to give you plenty of time to do that.